Yeah, alrighty. So we just got to the honey yard, and I'm going to inspect all the hives to make sure that they're all producing well. I have one issue, which I never thought I would actually have until a couple of years from now, but I don't have enough boxes to add more boxes. It's a good issue to have, but it's also a bad issue to have, and the reason why it's bad is because if they have no more place to put honey, there is a chance that they just disappear on me. I'm going to try and go through all these hives quickly, check their honey supply, and then I'll go through that one hive there, this guy, to see if they have any queen cells fully formed, or to see if she's hatched, because it's been over 2 weeks now, so those 3 queen cells that I had found should be ready to go. Like, there should be a queen in there, so I want to check that out. And then we'll go through all these top boxes together to see what the honey situation is looking like. Right on. Yeah, there are way more bees in here than there was previously, so that's good news. I see drones, so that's also good news. Now let's just pop in and see if we can find any queens. This is all feed and honey and pollen. Honey. Ow. Got me. This is where those frames were that had the eggs and the larvae in it, so let's see if we got anything out of it. This is the one that had the hatching brood. Now these next 3 frames are the ones that had the eggs on them. Gotta be very delicate with these. Don't want to ruin any progress. And there she is, virgin queen. She's running on this frame. I don't know if you could see her. She's tiny, but she's a virgin. Right here. We got her. We got her. You can see there's some bees hatching on the bottom. That's awesome. That hive's going to be successful, which is amazing because that just means we have 14 queens, 14 hives, 14 producing hives. That's unbelievable. Best numbers I've ever had before. Yeah, and I want to get into all these hives and see what the honey's looking like. I'm going to give them a little bit of smoke. So not too much going on up here. I would like to see a lot more progress, but just pull out a frame and see if it's got any honey in it at all. No, they've built it out. It looks beautiful. It's like perfectly built out now. But they aren't storing honey in here yet. This one is the one that was looking exceptional. Because, yeah, look, they're starting to cap. They've built out this whole frame. I remember this frame was completely empty, pretty well completely empty. There was just a little bit of brown comb on it, but no, it looks like they're definitely getting to work, so that's promising. Alright, so the second hive that I've opened, directly beside the one that I just opened, it's already looking a lot better up top. Here, I'll show you. See all this white wax? This is all freshly put in there. They've built all that out. I'm sure if I were to pull this frame out, there would be some honey in there, but I'm just going to leave it for now. I can see there's also a ton of bees all the way down at the bottom there. Like a ton of bees, so they're working really hard. They'll get it done, I'm positive. Alright, so I was able to get through all the hives. This one is producing more than this guy. Not a big deal, not too worried about it. All these newer hives that have new queens are a little bit slower, a little bit more behind, which is to be expected. The queen's just so young still, so she's not producing at 100% yet. Like, once she starts producing 100%, so like by pull 2, typical pull 2, which will probably be our only pull this year, pull 1, there should be enough bees in there that they'll just be pumping in the honey. So these 2 guys, they do have some honey going up, but nothing crazy. This guy right here came from home. I thought it was going to be stronger than it is, because this was one of our strongest hives last year, but it's not producing like crazy, but there is honey in there. These 2 nukes, the first 2 that I ever transferred here, the wood 1, wood 2, holy, they've got honey. Like, they could probably use a second box soon. Not yet, but soon. And these 2 nukes that were in the plastic boxes are also producing like crazy. This guy, nothing yet. But there are bees starting to move up. This one was a little bit weaker than this guy, but this guy, it's got 1 full frame of honey. So I know they're going to start expanding and completing all 9 frames of honey in there. This guy as well, this guy's doing fantastic. He's got 4 or 5 frames of honey up top. And then there's hive 5 and 6. These hives are doing just fine as well. They've both got a little bit of honey, but nothing crazy, and kind of to be expected. This whole yard, other than 1, 2, and 3, are nukes or were created this year. So it is very typical for a new hive not to produce a ton of honey right at the start. And it's simply because their queen is young, she's not laying a ton of eggs, not at max potential. So that just means that there's a lot less bees working, and with less bees means less jobs, so less honey, less pollen, less wax is being made, because they all have their own jobs. It is what it is. It is to be expected, but I am very pleased knowing that this one hive here has a queen, a virgin queen in there. That just means that I know all 14 hives are going to be able to produce bees, eggs, larvae, and eventually honey. Alright guys, we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Take it easy.